I'm going to show you the proper way to bleed the brakes on this Audi A4. Let's get into it. You want to locate your master cylinder. It's under the cowl. There could be a cover in this area. You want to take that cover off. Just take a rag, wipe off the top of the master cylinder reservoir. Take the cap off. Screen in here, so you can't actually put a fluid transfer pump in there, but there's a little area right here with a little cap. If you just take a straight blade screwdriver, just make sure this is wiped off clean before. Pop that cap out. In here, where you're just going to go over the little hose, and you can use the fluid extraction pump, and that's going to take a good amount of the fluid out. Just transfer over to the other one. And you want to get as much of the dirty fluid out as possible. Cap back on. Wipe it off with a rag. The appropriate brake fluid type. On the cap it says .4. It's the type for this vehicle. Double check your cap. The full mark on the side. It says max. You want to fill it up to the max. Put the cap back on. With the driver's side front, or the left front wheel, and we're going to take the cap off the bleeder right here. Just pop that off using a 11mm wrench. Go on the bleeder, and then we're going to use a hose. Put that hose over. Now with an assistant in the vehicle, we're going to have them pump the pedal. Go ahead, pump the brake nice and slow, and then hold it. And then we'll open the bleeder. You're going to see fluid, and you might see some air bubbles. Close it up. The pedal goes to the floor. With it closed, go ahead, pump the pedal. And hold it. Open it again. Pedal goes to the floor, more fluid comes out. Close it up again. Go ahead, pump it. And hold it. More fluid, no bubbles, so we look good over here. Close that up. Take the hose off. Take off the wrench. Just make sure it's snug. That's good. And put the cap back on. Passenger side right front wheel. Take the cap off. It's going to be the same procedure. The 11mm wrench on, and the hose, and have someone pump the brake pedal. Go ahead, pump. No air bubbles, close it up. Go ahead, pump, and hold it. You want to make sure the hose is going up, so the air bubbles go up and out. All right, close it, pedal goes to the floor. Go ahead, pump, and hold it. That's good. Close it up. Take the hose off. You can let off the pedal. And put the cap back on. You want to double check and top off the brake fluid in the reservoir. To the driver's side rear, or left rear, take the cap off the bleeder. Take a 11mm wrench and the hose going up. Now pump the brake pedal and hold it. Crack the bleeder open. fluid came out. Now close it up. A little bit of air bubbles in there. Go ahead, pump it. And hold it. Close it. Open the bleeder. No more air bubbles. Close it up. Go ahead, pump it. And hold it. Open that up. No air bubbles, that looks good. Close that up. Take the hose off. Just snug that down. If you have some excessive brake fluid, you can wash it off with some brake parts cleaner or wipe it with a rag and put the cap back on. Bleed the right rear wheel, same thing, take the cap off. Put the wrench on, 11 millimeter, and the hose. Go ahead, pump the pedal. And hold it. Open the bleeder. A little bit of air bubbles. Close it up. Go ahead, pump the pedal. And hold it. A little more air bubbles. Close it up. Go ahead, pump it. And hold it. All right, close it up. You can let off the pedal. Take the hose off. Snug that down. You can wipe it off. Put the cap back on. As long as the brake pedal feels fine, you should be good to just top off the fluid in the master cylinder and you're good to go. If the pedal is still squishy, you can go around, do the same procedure starting at the first wheel. And in the event that you need an automated bleed or an ABS bleed, you may need a specific scan tool to do that.
When only the best will do, demand TRQ. The only company that lets you view before you do. TRQ is committed to offering the highest quality aftermarket auto parts that are engineered for peace of mind. Thanks for using and viewing with TRQ.